We now go over, to our OL Reign, who it was going to be so stressful. It's going to be so. Ooh, I can even play the clip. It was going to be so stressful if the. Oh, I don't think I can. Oh, no, I can. Okay. It was going to be so stressful if with Decision Day, it was the first ever Decision Day in NWSL history where every game that was played today, Sunday. Oh, now we're into Monday, 12:34 a.m. Every match that was played started at the exact same time. And so there was all this chaos. I can show you the clip about being stressed out. Can you tell? Can you tell how stressed out about it that I am? Because I'm very stressed out about it. That was me last week. It was going to be stressful. And the first half for the Reign wasn't clear cut. They weren't running away with it. It was a scoreless first half. The Reign had dominated. I believe it was 7 shots in the first half, 3 of them on target, and 1 big chance missed. There were a few opportunities where Chicago goalkeeper Alyssa Nair came out of her own box, and the Reign essentially had an empty net. And they were too slow to put that on goal. Let's see. We'll go to stats here if I can get that right. Yeah, 7 shots total, 3 on target. Yeah, okay, I was right. You're thinking, okay, it's the same old Reign. They're generating chances. They're not going to be able to convert. Then in the second half, 3 goals, 2 of them by our player of the match, forward Megan Rapinoe. Megan Rapinoe, just like the Nike ad. Please do not laugh at me too hard for my imitation of that Nike ad. You can laugh, just don't point. 2 goals, a 9.1 match rating, 70% passing percentage, 1 chance created, 4 total shots, and a 67% chance, 67% shot accuracy. Megan Rapinoe scores a brace, scores the first 2 goals of the match for the Reign. Then Jess Fishlock scores the third. It is reviewed by VAR for offsides, but then determined that it is a good goal. The Reign keep a clean sheet, and with the win, they do punch their playoff ticket because of other results around the NWSL. I believe it was largely because of the New York, New Jersey, Gotham result. The Reign secured the 4th seed in the NWSL, and they will host a playoff match. So, hey, less stress for me now. Now it's playoff stress, which is great, excellent, wonderful. I mean, this was kind of a typical OL Reign match. They were strong defensively. Chicago only got 1 shot on target, and they really didn't. I don't believe they got any big chances. Nope, no big chances. 7 shots in total in the match, none on target, and no big chances. They really didn't threaten Claudia Dickey in goal much at all. And the Reign didn't have Sofia Huerta until the second half, and she only subbed in with 20 minutes left when this game was largely in hand. So this was a typical OL Reign match. They played strong defensively. They generated chances. The difference was today that Rapinoe finished hers. Fishlock finished hers, got a breakaway. The difference, and it's funny, my friend Bella, if she watches this, will know the joke here. Head coach Laura Harvey for the Reign always says, like in every press conference, goals change games. Obviously, that was the case today. It's kind of a Hadoy moment. But yeah, this was big. I mean, this is really big. Coming into this, as you know, I showed you with Stress Me, there was some concern with whether or not the Reign were going to be able to punch their ticket. Whether if they were going to draw, they were going to need a lot of outside help to get a playoff match at all, let alone be able to host. And now they're going to be able to host. So, that's nice. It was really stressful. We'll go over there's some cool statistics from this one. And again, there was the stress coming in, with it's a win and in situation. The Reign had only won 1 regular season match dating back to July. 1. It was all draws or losses, and then the other ones were in Challenge Cup play. It's not good. It's not good at all. So, let's see. So we'll go over some stats provided by OL Brain PR. Hi, Ryan. So with the result and the clinching of the playoff spot, it's the club's 5th consecutive appearance in the playoffs and 7th all time. The current streak of 5 playoff appearances consecutive is the second longest active streak in the league. The Reign finished the regular season with 7 clean sheets, tied for 4th best in the league. The OGs, obviously, if you paid attention when I mentioned the 2 goal scorers, Jess Fishlock and Megan Rapinoe, both of them scored. The last time that they both scored in a game uh, was April 22nd, 2017. That was 6 years ago. Whoosh. Um, let's see. Claudia Dickey. Claudia Dickey solid in this one. She really didn't have to face much danger, but she was a calm and steady presence. After the first few matches that she started in regular season play, where she kind of made a bad mistake and then played well the rest of the match. The last few nights that she's gotten the starts, she's looked calm. She looked confident. We'll get to her save of the week in a little bit, but kudos to her and her 6 in just her first 6 regular season starts for the Reign. Dickey earned her 2nd consecutive clean sheet and her 3rd overall this season. Fishlock assisted on one of Rapinoe's goals. It was her Rapinoe's 2nd goal. It was her first assist of the season and 25th all time. Fishlock has 42 goals and 25 assists all time. Obviously, all of them are with the Reign. Fishlock is now tied with Lynn Williams for 3rd most career goals for a single club in league history, and is one of 2 players joining Rapinoe to record 25 plus assists with one club. Rapinoe recorded the first 2 goals of the match, which occurred within 3 minutes of each other, marking her first brace of the season and 4th goal of the year. The last time she had a brace was last year on August 14th against against Gotham. Rapinoe now has 51 goals all time, which is the most in club history and 6th in league history. The 11-year veteran is one of 2 players in league history who record 50-plus goals with one club. There's an even better stat with that. Let me get that here. Rapinoe is the 4th player in league history with 50 goals and 25 assists in regular season play, and the only one to do so for a single team. So, also, in addition to that, midfielder Quinn recorded their 50th appearance for the Reign. They became the 18th player all time to do so with the Reign. So there are some nerd numbers for you. In terms of injury report, nobody was out for this match. Before the match in the pre-match press conference, Laura Harvey said that everyone was available. With Harvey, that could have been nothing. Huerta, as I mentioned, did sub on for the last 20 minutes. Rose Lavelle was much more of a if they really needed her situation. It was interesting. Some quotes from Harvey during the post-match press conference were kind of telling. Huerta said it was great to get Soph on the field. She's recovered in ways no one believed was about to happen. What does that mean? We probably won't know. And then with Lavelle, Harvey said Rose was sort of there if we desperately needed her to be there, and thankfully we didn't. But she was running after the game so that we can keep her ticking over in preparation for Friday, which is the playoff match. So I'll get this out before we get to team news and then league news. I think this Reign team can make a dangerous playoff run, but they're going to have to execute finishing wise. That's been their issue the entire season. I just talked about it with this being a typical Reign match. They've got strong defensive play. They got depth defensively. Dickey has looked comfortable the last few matches, so I'm not worried about your defense and your goalkeeper. Midfield, if you're able to get a healthy Rose Lavelle for this playoff run, you are as dangerous as any team in the league, and I truly believe that. With the generation of chances that this team already makes without largely having Lavelle this season, you add her to the mix, and it's just another sort of key key to this, another piece, a huge piece of the puzzle. Sophia Huerta being back is huge for the Reign. You can now knock on the woods. That was sharp wood. Get your typical starting 4 back in the back line. If you want to, maybe Harvey feels differently. Maybe they keep Phoebe McClernand back there to an extent, and they move Lou Barnes back into center back. But Sophia Huerta's service into the box that she provides as an outside back is huge to that generation of chances as well. So and again, if you can finish your chances, I think the Reign can beat anybody in this league, anybody, but they have to be able to do that, and maybe this match where you scored 3 goals, the first time you've done so, this is the first match dating back to July that you've scored more than 1 goal. Um, if this is the match that opens the floodgates, it's with the playoffs across different leagues, it's who gets hot at the right time. Maybe this is that. We'll see. So, anyway, in regards to team-related news, as I hinted to, on the 12th, it was announced that Reign goalkeeper Claudia Dickey earned the NWSL Save of the Week for her close-range stop against the Spirit. Video credit to CBS Sports and the NWSL and Paramount Plus. Video credit, NWSL, Paramount Plus, CBS.
Staub puts one up, wants Rodman. Big collision there. Ball is in the box. Towards Rodman. Rodman saved. Dickey saving life.
And that kind of shows it. I mean, that save in the dying minutes of that match against the Spirit, a team that has had the Reign's number for a while, just kind of shows her comfort and her ability to make that key save, and her ability to play out of the back with her feet has been such a big thing as well. So I don't know. We'll see. And congrats to Claudia on that honor. In terms of league-related news, the San Diego Wave have won the NWSL Shield with their victory over Racing Louisville today, and the Portland Thorns lost to Angel City, who the Reign will be playing in round 1. Portland lost 5-1 to Angel City in Portland, which was not at all expected. That was kind of a big shock. Let me see if I can... I want to make sure it was 5-1. Yeah, it was 5-1. Yeesh. And so the Thorns fall short of winning the Shield for the second season in a row. Last year, obviously, the Reign won it. And the Wave win the Shield in their second year of existence. So they're an interesting team as well. Looking at it, the Reign finished the 2023 regular season with a 9-win, 8-loss, 5-draw record. Fourth in the league table is where they finish out, the 4th seed, with 32 points on the year. They will be hosting Angel City FC on October 20th. That's a Friday at Lumen Field versus Angel City FC with a 7 p.m. kickoff. If you are not able to attend, essentially, if you're not in the state of Washington, otherwise I don't want to hear an excuse to why you're not going to Lumen Field that day, you can watch it on Paramount Plus. That's a big one. Angel City, in their last 5 matches, I just talked about them beating Portland 5-1 today. Out of their past 5 matches, they've won 3 of them, and they've recorded a point in 4 of them, only losing 1 of those 5. So Angel City, as I mentioned about teams getting hot going into the playoffs, Angel City might be one of them. The Reign have only lost 1 match over the course of the 2 years of the California teams, being Angel City and San Diego, in their existence, and it was to Angel City. The last time they faced them, 2-1, down in Angel City.